Welcome back. All of the info is at the end of the video and some tips and secrets. Beautiful Taurus, welcome back. We are here to do your guided messages for the month of March moving through. We do have a message at the end of this, so if you do want to stick around, fantastic. Otherwise, we'll get into your read. Okay, I'm feeling as though, especially because we are having the new moon in Pisces, which by the time you get this video, we would have been a day in for many of you. Regardless, that frequency will be resonating throughout the month. Now, I do feel with the moon in Pisces, we do need to keep our fluid up. That's one tip. We can be clearing a lot of toxins out of our body. We might be revisiting some old patterns and habits when it comes to our wellness, when it comes to the way we deal with the aspect of adversity. There is something in your cards that is really showing an old chapter is ending. And, you know, I named this video Kings and Queens, Please Step Up. And I feel, especially because we do have Uranus and Taurus, it is going to be the value in the energy, but it's really going the distance. Can it feel like a little bit of a test? 100%, but you guys are made for this. I do feel you guys are feeling bogged down. So there can be bogged down energy of routines, things that we're doing, commitments, so to speak, and especially with all the retrogrades. Some of you might have made it through unscathed, but I am seeing from your past position of the cards that are just showing that some of that's changing, but there's something in your aura directly transforming, and it feels as though you're in between two worlds. You're leaving an old situation, you're moving into a new chapter. You're spiritually trying to psychologically, you know, integrate. So sometimes it's like shock of the old, shock of the new sort of thing. We're in between two. Uranus and Taurus is going to ask us to keep something old and bring in new, so that we have the physical foundation. I feel, you know, there's a lot of stress on you. There's a lot of stress. It can be our nervous system. It can be emotional. It can be psychological. There is something to do with this new chapter, and we can be maybe in avoidance of accepting such. This is very Jupiter at the moment. The moon is transiting through the place in which Jupiter now sits, which is in Pisces. So, you know, there's an avoidance of that, but it's inevitable. Something's moving, something's growing, something's shifting. I feel, you know, you might have been looking and thinking and, you know, ready to react, but maybe haven't quite taken that leap. I do feel you're looking for the deeper reasons for these things. You're looking for your deeper purpose in life. It can be also where we're feeling maybe people don't understand us, maybe feel people aren't accepting that we have this dream. We have this dream and it doesn't match our reality of the tradition and what role we're taking in society. I feel in your heart you're really yearning for something new. You're yearning for brighter days. You're yearning to be able to nurture yourself, love yourself, have enough to provide for yourself, to have love in your life, but it feels stagnant. And I feel that's just not going to resonate with you. I feel it's needing this fresh vitality to shake the cobwebs off, to move into that co-creative, intuitive energy. I do see that your emotions are going to be really tapped into this month, and I feel you can even be looking at your love life, romance, you know, bringing spark back, bringing love into your life, bringing fun and friendship, and how you can balance all of those things as well as your dreams. Again, I do feel whatever you're looking at, you're knowing that in the deeper mix of things, something in your wellness is changing, something in your pastimes and your social settings is changing, because I do feel in a sense of who you are and where you're going. I feel that split is, okay, the old version of me maybe wanted to do X, Y, and Z. The new version of me has all these commitments here. Now, how do I balance between the old and the new? Am I able to still have that playful inner child? And am I still able to be bogged down with responsibilities? How do I feel? How do I find the balance in that? Do I have to have one without the other, or can I actually have both? How am I going to balance that? So I feel this month you're going to be mulling over those things. I do feel you'll be looking at it. Some of you are moving into a new career field. Some of you can be feeling, okay, am I on the right map? What map am I on right now? I feel it's important too throughout this month is when you get nervous is to pause. You're going to need some quiet time to reflect, to have your own feelings, to feel your way through the circumstance. I feel you're trying to create that Zen space. I feel that you're trying to come to terms with everything. And again, it's your schedule, nervousness to do with new beginnings. There could be situations to do with family coming up. And you're kind of wondering, how do you get that all back? How do you get all of that balanced at the moment where you can thrive, survive, flourish, have that new beginning? Where is that new beginning for you personally? I feel, in a sense, at a foundation level, you do know deep down what you're made of. You do know that you can make mud into gold. You do know that when you put your skill to it, especially being a Taurus, you see value. So you have that ability to see niche markets, opportunities, ways of dealing with love, ways of beautifying things. Now, Neptune in Pisces and Jupiter in Pisces this month may be a hard reality check. You know, we may be in that dream state. It's like, oh, I want to run a business. And then looking at the Virgo shadow sign, which Pisces shadow sign is Virgo, we'll look at the 3D of what we'd need to do. Now, there is a new chapter coming, but for some of us, we can be tying up these loose ends, trying to restructure our routine. We will be extremely busy with our routine. You may feel foggy in the first week and not very productive, but you know, many of you will push yourself to do the day-to-day activities. After that, I feel there's a leap and it's really moving at 100 miles an hour. And I feel you will get some blessings out of this. You know, you do know in anything that you're doing and the people you love and the people you surround yourself with, there is beauty, but also knowing that you are that value too. I feel, you know, this self-discovery, I feel you guys are going to get excited about something. And I'm saying by these two cards, there can be a revelation just to bring that spark back into life. Having connections. Somebody also could headhunt you. They could headhunt you and actually be willing to actually give you a hand. This can be in a spiritual sense. It can be an emotional kind of giving you a reference, or, you know, but they're helping you in some shape. This person is going to be giving you some valuable information, and it's going to be helping you to actually have faith in the process and faith in yourself. I do feel there can be a circumstance where you feel it is going to take a little bit longer than you thought, but you're willing to, you're okay with that. You're like, okay, well, if that gets me from X to Z, that's fine. You know, I'm happy to do that. So it feels like a negotiation. I also feel with where your life is, this is a major decision. Be it coupled or single, I do feel this is a major decision, but it's happening very privately, internally, okay? So initially this can be, yes, it could be coming out in an expressive sense, but separately I'm seeing it to be something that is emotionally inside you. You're keeping it top secret. You're being the king or queen. You're like, right, I'm looking at this. So I've seen maybe some thought process of what I want to do, how I want to handle this. I do feel you're observing people and their behaviour and their patterns. I also feel you want to be the shining diamond, and you know you're willing to do that. And some of you can be going on a health kick. Others of you, it can be that you're becoming a mover shaker, really pushing maybe the competition out the way and making that happen. Your past position there might have been like eat, pray, repeat. Okay. Trying to keep everything calm, trying to not shake the boat, trying to do all of these things. But when we had the eclipses last year, and really intuitively, a lot of you are already picking up on these pending eclipses, which will be in your first house. You're changing. You're changing. You know that old story, you don't want to repeat. Something new is coming. Some of us sometimes from a nostalgia sense, we're happy with Groundhog Day because it's safe. It's something we know. And if that's okay for you, that's fine. But I do feel it's you that's feeling you don't know if you want to do that anymore, which is really unique. And the reason why potentially it can be coming through for you is because Uranus and Taurus breaks old patterns, whereas Taurus prefers the true and steady. You see the value, you commit to it, it's done. Uranus and Taurus is teaching us it's okay to recycle. It's okay to change things about. It's okay to change mind. It's okay to try something new. So I feel there's something you're cutting out. Like I said, intuitively, it's like as we've moved through, many of you looking to the past, you felt it was inevitable. You felt that time was going to come. I feel in the current position of where you stand, it's secretly done in the dark internally. Any dark spots are actually giving you light. You have so many beautiful pink energies coming through on the table, which is all heart-centered. You're already manifesting beauty coming into your life. That is the portal in which we do directly manifest at the highest octane, is through the heart chakra. Both moons are going to be in feminine intuitive energies. The thing that you're going to need to balance is your intuition and the 3D of actually the actions and steps you take. Now, some of you may be feeling, I feel you're going to skip a step. I feel that you're going to, you're moving forward. You'll backtrack. You might be doing quality assurance, but you're still moving forward. And this is going to give you the benefit. So whatever pattern, whatever routine you're doing, whatever action you've been guided to do this month, I feel it is going to give you more freedom. This can be financial, emotional, physical. This can also be making a decision to be true to yourself and leaving a situation that you feel you don't resonate with, but you still want to keep the foundation there. So a foundation, in a sense, is you'll be willing to sacrifice for the right things, but you're also looking at what you learned in the past to do what you need to do. You'll be willing to dig in and do the sacrifice, but this will be in love. This will be in the area of work and your commitments and your connections, including with children, for those of you that have children. So in the heart, some of you might be feeling you're sacrificing your happiness, and it's asking you, no, recreate that routine so you can get that balance back. For some of you, if you do feel it's all a one-sided transaction, whatever this is, it may be that you completely are moving in a new direction because you feel it is a one-sided transaction. What is this card? Yeah, otherwise what we are getting into, and this is why these moon energies and the astrology this month are absolutely fantastic. They are going to give us a 101 of what we believe. They're going to give us a vision of a dream and what our true calling and need is. They're then going to show us with a critical eye what we would need to repair inside ourselves to reach those dreams. Are they a belief system? It is a 3D circumstance of tying up loose ends in order to achieve something. Really great point mid-month would be, especially if you can start now, is clearing the energy. It is higher heart chakra. It's getting prepared for anything that you're wanting to launch, start. You guys do have a lot on your plates this month, but it's nothing you can't handle. I do feel overall the outcome is going to benefit you to take you in a better direction, both physically, emotionally, and psychologically. I see more money coming into your life. I do see some romance coming through and a big conversation about the future. But I feel it's going to require, once you agree, the commitment and the sacrifice to make that happen. It is really going to give you a leg up. With this moon in Pisces, these decisions we make can set us up for the next 13 years. So trust in the process. If you want a personal booking, the link is below. Now, we do have the star sign subscription. That covers you for the whole month. By subscribing, you do get your energy for the month. You get singles, couples. You get the moon energy. You get your business, your career, your wellness reports with chakra meditation and tips on how to keep balance. So if you want that, Sun, Moon and Rising, we do have the Star Sign subscription as well as the Twin Flame Hub. Now, the Twin Flame Hub does do the mirror work inside it. It covers the moon energy, your ascension week by week and more. So if you want to see it, like I said, down below, live on Fridays. See you mid-month. We do bring weekly content to you that does have extensions. If you need the link, it's directly below. Very separately, on a very exciting level, we have the Star Sign subscription being launched. It will be open before the end of the month and launched for March 2022. We also have the Twin Flame subscription. Now, both of these can be bought in duo, and with the duo packs and the higher levels, we do have the free guided meditation video and audio tracks, which are being added to. 2 extra channels, as I mentioned, lives during the week on Friday. Click the bell for the notification and I'll see you on the other side for your star signs. For private sessions, my contacts are below.